Okay. Now, in order to be married, in order to have a wife, in order to have children, in order to be a responsible adult, you have to be able to run your own life first. You have to have your own wallet. This world is not coming to an end tomorrow. The earth is going to be here until it dies. So there's no more trees for oxygen. Till God has to renew the planet. We're going to be on it. The wicked ones will die away. The bad people will be rid of themselves. They will kill each other off. Sure, they'll take some of us with them. They'll try, but they won't win. Because love is stronger than hate. And God is love. So love will win. But I just lost 6.5 years of my life, and I've been below the poverty line instead of having made the millions of dollars I would have already made, guaranteed, buying land for an idea I had in my head. Had he come up to me when I was in Prince Rupert 4 years ago, we would have finished the CD that I'm now in the process of trying to establish in studio together, and it would have been a happy ending. He plays guitar. Bloody hell, all he ever had to do to make me happy was play that instrument. I spent half my life looking for him. So I knew it was him down to every part of my being. Just play the guitar to make me happy. And we can travel. I drive, get in. I have work skills. You have work skills. And no matter where we go, there's always a way to make a living. As long as you play music, there's always a way of making a living. And I waited. And I waited. And I sent stuff and I waited. Nothing. Didn't call collected and send a letter. Nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. And he failed to give an explanation as to what made him decide to be completely dysfunctional in his divorce society and everybody. Now, I have outgrown this country a long time ago. And in the 6 years, I would have taken him across this country to all the favorite places in my head that I wanted him to see so he could grow. Things I wanted him to know. Things I wanted to do with him to build memories. Now, it's gone. He's never left where he's at. That's a small world for somebody I saw was so beautiful and so big and had so much potential. Ouch. Yowzers, man. And you wanted a wife. God gave you the perfect woman. And then you did nothing to hold on to that. So you could have an excuse to go off and make a mess of your life. Oh, I'm going to go get drunk and smoke pot. I'm going to stay high for 15 years. Feel sorry for myself and sleep around with some stupid women. Not that he has. I'm just saying, to feel sorry for yourself, we all, trip up and, I lost the will of my dreams, la-da-da-da, whatever. It's nuts. But jewelry. He has perfect credit. He's never applied for a credit card. Your first one could be as big as 10,000 or 5,000. Easily you could have bought a ring for me. I didn't say I'd marry you overnight. But you could have always tried to propose, surprise me. I was so easy to make happy, it was stupid. I was staying in a hotel downtown in Vancouver. If he'd climbed the fire escape and climbed through the window and had come into the room with a ring and had stood there, didn't even have to kneel with a ring or something, even if it had been like a plastic flowering or something, I likely would have said, sure, I'll be engaged to you for the next 7 or 10 years of my life. Ta-da! I'm taken! That's good. And leave it at that. But in the meantime, we could still have all that stuff that's been missing. That relationship. That's insane. I got hurt so much that inside of me, I can't say how much has been missing. From that, I've become a millionaire. I may not have that money yet, but my brilliance, my work, my writing, my art has expanded. I have continued to grow. I've finished certain education, certain training, certain things. I have written. Now I know the stuff is just around the corner for me. Now, he has the awkward leverage of realizing, well, I gotta get a job at Burger King or Canadian Tire and she's gonna have millions of dollars in the bank and, well, it's her money. I still like you. Let's go out on a date for ice cream. You're paying. I won't pay for you. You're not a gigolo. You're a guy I fell in love with. If you were a gigolo, you would have done your job. Your job was me, and trust me when I say I would have taken care of you. Didn't happen. Because men in that good just doesn't come along. It's hard. So when you have money and you have a higher income woman, of course you're going to be a little bit flirty and fun about it. If you're any good in that department, trust me, you can make her happy. She's going to do everything to make you happy. Oh, hey, don't work right now. Don't worry about a job. Just clean the house and, be in that when I get home for about a year or two. The nesting phase. After that, she'll be like, okay, get out and go get a job. But, it matters, these things in relationships, these stages. You're not marrying a person's parents. You're not getting into bed with them or their siblings. You're in a relationship with this person. It's a one-on-one person relationship. The monogamy must be there. The commitment between you two. There are things that are none of his parents' business. He's 36 years old, and his mother does not have the right to know certain things about his life. That's emotional incest. That is rape. It's none of her business. She deserves to go to prison for that kind of mentality. She's destroyed all three of her sons. She's messed with their heads. She's miserable because she's never worked. They all left home a long time ago. She'd had 20 years to go off and get a job, take $10 from her husband's wallet, take her backpack, and take a bus downtown. I'm going to go find work. I'm going to go back to school. Instead, she's made everybody miserable. Because they respected their parents to the point where, well, now we have to wait till our parents die before we can have wives and houses and families of our own. Their parents' house, worth a lot of money. You're going to do? Sit there and be all bachelors, all three of you? Wait till your parents die? Get your third of the house? And then buy yourself a house? Okay, now you own something a woman might come and be with you. So their mom could be the only missus? I could have had 3 kids with this guy and been perfectly happy in my life right now. Now I have 2 kids from 2 different dads and I have no idea when I'm going to have my gastric bypass to lose this weight before I even think about having a third one. I wanted 5 before I was 40. Now with my career budding, my writing is doing better than ever, even though my relationships are non-existent. My writing's at its peak. I don't have time to have more kids. It isn't there. I need to work. I will never be one of those kind of women that is abused ever again. It's not going to happen. I won't cater to a man. I won't wash his dishes. I won't do his laundry. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to ask him for money. I'm not going to be a bum and do nothing and have him work and bring in meager income. Forget it. There's nothing wrong with a woman having more education. There's nothing wrong with a woman having a higher paying job. I fell in love with a man that worked. I'm still in love with the man that works. But I don't know what happened. And it's not my fault. I did what I could. All I can do is keep being myself and hope one day that when I see him I'll look like a supermodel again. And his jaw will drop going, well, how can I say no to that? Well, you can't, honey. I'm only here for one thing anyway. Well, 2, maybe. Who knows? And then go on with my life. I was trying to bring him a part of my life as my world expands, as I grow, as I go places. I was trying to invite him to be a part of it by sharing a baby with him, because now we're family. That child makes us a family, blood. I got the same last name as him. Makes no difference. It doesn't make us family. I can be his girlfriend. That doesn't make us family. Family is when you love people enough that you want to bring together who you are in another being. Now you're family. I can take that family and travel the world. I wanted a baby with him, and I would have had 3. I was so in love with him. And I'd go and I'd give birth in New York, Los Angeles, Australia. Anywhere but Canada. Because I outgrew this place the year I needed to meet him. At 19, I was finished with this country. My career got hurt. My writing got hurt. I stuck here another 11 years to wait to meet him for those 3 days and then not see him since. Now I've lost another 6.5 years. All I can do is seal a deal with a record or movie and keep saving money from this ridiculous jobs that I'm doing here, drive out of here in June or July. My life goes on. So must I. But we will see each other again. Meantime, I'm going to have fun flirting. I love to flirt. So you could, within, boundaries. Incest, bad. Never ever marry a man to another woman. His parents, they're not, no. They don't run this, no. Your wedding is yours. Peace out, Superwoman.